ladies and gents, and welcome back to another trekking vlog. My name's Eddie. I'm a virtual HGV Class 1 driver working for Freight Runners VTC Limited as a Class 1 tramper. Right, you guys join me on Friday this week. We have got quite the mission today. So, currently on our way around to PLO. We've got 22 loads today to move. That's all going to a construction site in Bordeaux. So, let's work some magic. Let's get this done. And let's do FDF. Anyway, my name's Eddie. I'm a virtual HGV Class 1 driver working for Freight Runners VTC Limited as a Class 1 tramper. And I'm going to sneeze. Anyway, so after this first time, I'm going to have a break of at least 15 minutes. But I'm going to have to find out what the wait time is at our delivery point, because I did hear on the CB, which is why I started later than I wanted to, that the current wait time to get unloaded for the tippers is currently 25 minutes. But the wait time to even get loaded is at the moment an hour. But it has gone down to 15 minutes, but we will see. We'll see when we get there. Hopefully it's not that bad when we get there, but we will see. Got a meal deal lunch yesterday, and wasn't the most appetizing of meals, I will admit. I had to grab it because I was sheltering underneath the shop awning for a couple of hours to wait for the rain to pass by. And well, I say a couple of hours, I was probably about 20 minutes waiting for this bit of thunderstorm to pass over. And so I thought I'd just grab a quick meal deal lunch. Had this pasta, tomato, basil and mozzarella thing, disgusting, with a bucket of crisps, or for Americans, chips, and a can of Coke for £4. Yeah, not the most ideal of lunches in the entire world, but it filled me up for a little bit. Yeah, it was not the most enjoyable meal I've ever had. Now, going back to the UK, so I'm working until Sunday this week. I'm doing a reduced rest. So working up until Sunday. But next week we're heading back to the UK. Now this is where things are going to get a bit interesting. I've got a Poland job with Gracie, and then I've got to jump in the outros for another European job. Unfortunately, I'm going to the American one because I'd like to go into London to collect our load. Yes, Gracie's a Euro 6. No, Gracie does not have a DDS, so I cannot take her into London. Now there is a few ways I can come around that. Yes, we can get a DVS fitted. 2, I don't want a DVS fitted because how often do I go into London? Apart from when I'm with Ferryman. Not very often. So, yeah, it's, yeah, not an ideal situation, needless to say. Anyway, swimming to the temple. Get those wipers off. I need to get my sinners out. I can't see much ahead. That's better. Even though I can't see much further ahead if these ones on. What else has happened this week? Haven't really actually recorded anything. The last video I recorded was the heavy haul video, and I do apologise, guys. I was trying to get it to upload for hours. It wouldn't render. Then it. Whoops. That's not too bad. Then he said that there was a copyright problem, so then I had to re-upload it. There was no copyright problem, obviously. Obviously, trialing out the new intro. It's actually the same intro, it's just changed the music on it. Not a fan of that, so I might change the outro to having the intro song, which was Electric Sunrise on the intro for a couple of videos, but no, I prefer having the original intro that I have, that I put on this video. But anyway, soon do that. Now, I need to try and pre-record a bunch of videos, because coming up I'm redoing my room, so there's only a whole load of changes with that. What else is changing? I'm getting a gaming PC, not a laptop, with an SSD that I've been very kindly recommended. I might try and see if I can find some other screen recording software and see if I can bring back MSC and CS 15, 14, 15, I think it is. For you guys, I've been asked about it in a recent live stream I did. I'll do my best to try and bring both back if I can, but I can't make any promises on that, but I'll see what I can do. And we're just coming up on the quarry, beacons are on. I was in a smaller tipper, but the weight of the tipper alone made it too difficult to move more than about 8 ton per load. So I want a big tipper again. Oh, look at the hay fever. I have it really bad today. You probably hear it in my voice, to be fair. But the other day, when I was at my IRL job, my eyes were streaming all day, which was ridiculous, because it's not normally that bad, but it was pretty bad. Hopefully it's a quick turnaround in here, but we will see. I need to have a break once we're loaded as well. I may try and see if I can have in a 445 if I can. If I can't, hey ho, there's not a lot I can do about it. Anyway guys, it's 10 to 12, so I will speak to you when we are leaving. Toodles. Right. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to record because I've had a few off-camera tasks I've had to do, and now I'm stuck in traffic. But yeah, I had a few IRL actual housework and stuff to do. On my next break, I need to give the cab a quick hoover, which will be while I'm getting reloaded. I need to have a 15, well, I need a half-hour break. I had to have a 15-minute working time break on the way back. Now, as you can probably tell, there's a tablet up there. It's a it's a new beacon control panel. It partly obstructs my height indicator, but not badly enough that I can't see what my height is. And most of the time I'm at the same height anyway, which is 14'10". Especially if I've got the regular curtain sider I normally have. What the heck's going on? I'm trying to grab a quick bite to eat. So next time we're back down the quarry, I'm going to try and grab a quick half-hour break. I had a 15 when I was tipping. So all I need to do is have a half hour, then I've got a 4.5 hour period. I had to, unfortunately, wait ages as well to get into be loaded. So what should have been in and out within 15 minutes took the best part of nearly 3 hours. So that was fun. I have sent the customer a message to say that I don't think I'm going to get the requested amount of loads in today, as assigned by the paperwork. I've obviously given them the reasoning behind it, why that is, and obviously to delay at the quarry. And I've said do your best to try and get as many loads in as you can. If you can get 22 in, that would be good. If I can't, I can't. So just how many I can get in today. Whatever I can't do today, I'll do tomorrow. Currently I'm booked on for 10 runs. Obviously that might change to 12, possibly more. If I can get more than 10 runs in today, and I have a wasp in my room now, that will be ideal. If I can get 20 loads in, then that means tomorrow I only have an extra 2 loads to do, and tomorrow I'm running an even tighter ship anyway. So if I can, I want to try and get more loads in today. It's not an ideal situation, but it is what it is. Anyway, then make our way back towards the temple and go pick up another load and try and make up some lost time, because that's what I need to do right now. Anyway, I'll speak to you all in a bit. Toodles. Right, join me several hours later. Got several loads in. Well, I say several hours later. You join me at 8:30 now. Had a break. I may need to have another break once I take this load off. I need to have a full 45 minutes. I need to have a half-hour break. So we'll get this load tipped off. Then go have a, well, to be fair, yeah, I need to have a half-hour break. So we'll do that. As you can see, my beacons are off because the control panel is being a bit dodgy at the moment. I've also swapped trailers tonight at the depot where I was doing diesel up. I will pick up one of our trailers that were in the UAE, but it's now back over here. I'll pick that up and use that because I'm having scale issues with this trailer. Oh, they're off now. Right, tipped off. Well, tipped, reloaded. Let's deliver another load of sand. I need to strip the axle. We've got 22 ton on board. So yeah, let's go make some more money. I need to have a half-hour break as well, annoyingly. So I'm going to stop at the yard, I think is what I'm going to do, because I'm literally going to be 2 minutes short on working time. So let's have a half-hour WTV break, and then we should be good to crack on. I don't need another driving break, because I had one a while back. I had one a couple of hours ago, and since then I've only done another hour of driving, so I've still got 3.5 hours of driving left. So I've got loads of time. Drive time wise, which is good. So we'll get this all tipped off. Obviously have a break first. I'm trying to remember, because I remember there being a lay-by up here somewhere, and I can't remember where. I'm pretty confident there's a lay-by around here where I can stop to have a break. It's just annoying I've got to have a break, because we would have been on a roll. But hey ho. Swear there's a lay-by around here. Yeah, well, we'll stop at the yard, have a break, because then I can have a drink as well. Oh, I guess I'm at a hotel actually, thinking about it. I'll have a think. Anyway, I'll see what happens from here, and I will speak to you all in a bit. Toodles. Okay, right. Made my decision, going to stop at the hotel rather than at the yard, because I've ran ahead to the depot on the CB, but it turns out that they are very, very busy right now, so having a stationary truck in the middle of the yard is not going to be helpful for them. Okay, right. You join me a little bit later. I've had a chat with the staff at our Bordeaux depot, needless to say, they're busy tonight. They've got no space to hold an extra truck, so it's going to be a case of me probably going to the hotel now to have our break, and yeah, we'll just take it from there really tonight. I definitely am not going to get as many runs in as what I was hoping for. The customer has though said if we can't achieve our goals for the day, not to worry about it, because they're still going to have a couple of drivers from Freight Runners in it, and one of their own drivers carry on with the job with a row and a walking floor trailer and a tipper. So between them three, they'll be able to finish off the job. It's just to try and get the bulk of it done, but they needed the extra vehicles. As much as it's annoying, it's good to know that some of the customers are still really understanding about obviously our driving restrictions and everything like that. At least tomorrow I'll have my the other tipper trailer back on, the Denison, which is the trailer I was meant to have today, but when I put the electrical Susie to it, I couldn't actually get it to plug in because it's a different pin socket to what my Susies are for some reason. But anyway, it just won't actually fit in. All the other Susies fit fine, it's just the electrical line doesn't. And I'm not really sure on why that is. But anyway, I'm going to go and have a half-hour break, and I will speak to you all in a bit. Toodles. Okay, right, we are 4 minutes away from our delivery, so might as well bring you in with me. I'm going to do this and then one more load, and then that's going to be it for the shift. So it's going to be about 10:15 we finish tonight, and then it's going to be 9 off, well, probably 9 off. Now, our 2:15s left for this week. Now, the problem is I need one on Sunday. For sure, and I think I'm going to need one tomorrow. So what I'm thinking is take 9 off tonight when the lag actually catches up, and that way then tomorrow do another 13. But I've only got one 10-hour drive, and I know I need that on Sunday. No, I used to have a 10-hour drive on Tuesday and a 15, so I've only got 2 15s and one 10-hour drive to play with for this week, which is really irritating. We'll make it work somehow. Come on, lag. Yeah, the top I've got on is my hoodie t-shirt. It's really not the most ideal top to be wearing in when it's either like 24, 25 degree heat. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, once you've got this load tipped off, you know what? Fresh that plan, because I know what I'm doing tomorrow already. Because tomorrow I've only got 10 loads. I'm doing aim for 12 if I can, but as long as we get 10 loads in, today was only 8 anyway, because of the spacing out with the sand, they had to try and move the tank quick enough before we came back round with the next load, and we're bringing in sand quicker than what they can move it. So it might be a case that we have to wait on the road. Come on, lag.
Exit the roundabout.
Find the gate. Come on. There we go, that's better. Oh, we're queuing. Anyway, or at least we might be queuing up. We see another truck in there being unloading. And one being loaded. Right, I'm sitting right out here on the road. Anyway guys, I'm ending the vlog here. Thank you very much for watching, I really do appreciate it. If you've got any comments, queries or concerns, let me know by commenting in the comment section below. And until next time guys, keep safe and I'll see you all next time. Take care, bye bye. Right, happy 10 o'clock. It's 10:05 now. It's going to be a reduced stress tonight, and especially it's probably only 9 off. Might be able to squeeze another 11 off and have a later start, but I doubt it. But anyway, we're on the way back to the quarry. There's 2 more loads to bring up. I don't think I'm going to get both in tonight though. But no, I'm not going to be able to without needing to have another break. Seattle is at midnight finish, and I'm not doing that, and then that will definitely be a 11 AM start with a 4 PM finish, which is not going to happen, not on my watch anyway. So what I think I'm going to do is do this as our last load, take probably 10 hours off, which will count as a 9-hour rest period, and then tomorrow just crack on and get 10 loads in as best we can. Now, what I was thinking of doing originally was rolling the vlog over into tomorrow, but what I was thinking is I'm going to edit it up tonight for tomorrow. And tomorrow I found some audio from a very large channel called Double Date, and I'm going to attempt to do a YouTube Shorts with it, and to film one of the trips. So me leaving the hotel, arriving at the quarry, leaving the quarry, arriving at delivery, leaving the delivery. It's one of those sort of audios. So I'm going to try that out, see what I can play with that. Those of you following on Facebook and Instagram, obviously you guys know I haven't been posting. Obviously this is why I won't wait till the first video with Gracie's back on there, although to be fair, I think what's going to end up happening is pictures of Gracie's going to be up before, and what I'm thinking is I might try and get reloaded tonight. Right, basically no I can't, because I won't have enough drive time, enough working time. Yeah, because I need to remember that next week I've only got Tuesday, and then I've got to load up Wednesday for Thursday, because I've got to be back in the UK on Friday with a red run with a flatbed. Jeepers are slag. I really need to get a new computer ASAP. I really do. Okay. Obviously I'm going to be working the weekend as well. I'm going to have to work Sunday to try and make up for obviously Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. And then following week, and not next week but the week after that, we're off to Poland with Gracie. We're both from Poland. I'm then in the Actros and the American. Yay. Really don't want to be in that track, not going to have to be. And we are going back out to Poland in America. I know people are going to be, I know in the comments it's going to be, oh, but you don't like American. Well, unfortunately, mid-trip, Gracie's got her 6 weekly coming back, but we've managed to get permission, because obviously she's just had an engine rebuild. I want to run her as much as I can. We can run her for up to 8 weeks because it's a European job. We can run her for 8 weeks max, because normally on this sort of job I wouldn't run a truck out that was nearing the 6 weekly or 4 weekly inspection. Obviously what sometimes we will do is, if it's like a week beforehand or a week earlier, we will take it the week earlier for their daily inspection. But we've got certain trucks that are like Gracie that can run for up to 8 weeks before needing a daily inspection, and it's a more intense daily inspection. So that'll be happening, which is why we're taking the American Merc. Yes, it's not ideal, but we'll just have to make do with the best of a bad situation. And I'm having a couple of lights replaced as well on the back of the cab that I've noticed are wired properly. Well, they're either not wired properly, or they haven't been wired at all. I'm not entirely sure which, to be fair. But what I was thinking is, I may vlog again tomorrow. I know it's literally the same content as what I'm filming today, but obviously I am going to try and change it up, because in the middle of all of it, I've also got to try and do a trailer swap first thing tomorrow in the yard. So that's going to be fun and games to do. So I'll pick up 129, which is a Denison tipper, because this one, for whatever reason, isn't tipping the size what it should be. I don't know if my hydraulic tank isn't giving it enough pressure or isn't providing enough pressure, but I know I've got more than enough pressure to run the Denison. But we'll see. The Denison, the SDC even, on the bridge stroller I meant. I'm not a fan of the Denison tipper we've got at the moment. It's been a bit poorly and it's given us daily headaches. Not gonna lie, but I'm hoping work will give me the Freight Runners trailer, which is taller and longer, and actually we can get a lot more weight in it. And to be fair, it's a nicer trailer overall to drive. I've not turned on. There is a beacon somewhere on the trailer. I don't actually know where on the trailer it is, but there is a beacon somewhere apparently that I still haven't found on the trailer. But I haven't bothered to switch it on the control panel because every time I do, it just bleeps up red, like an audible warning sound saying invalid usage. So I just don't press anything on the bottom row at the moment unless I know the trailer has an actual beacon, which I know the SDC and actually the Denison both do. And actually so does the Freight Runners trailer. That's having the bar lights removed because they're not functioning how they should be. But hey ho. Anyway, I'm going to cut the snake tail bit out just to get ready to the quarry, so I'll switch in a moment. Right. This clip is going to be very cut down in places because this is going to be quite a long clip, but we are 8 minutes from the quarry, but for you guys it'll be about 4. Oh, it's better on boat. Okay, right. Just a couple minutes. They are 9 minutes from the quarry. I've already got the beacons on. I've tried seeing if the trailer beacon actually works, and it just went error, and then it just flashed up error code 501. Error code 501 means that there is not a beacon fitted, or that you can't sense that there's a beacon. So yeah, fun. Excuse me. I've had a message from work asking how many of those I reckon I can fit in tomorrow. I've told minimum said to be 6, maximum will be 12. So I've told pretty much what my thinking is. Whether work A-OK, my suggestion, I have no idea yet. But what I have suggested is I use the Freight Runners trailer because then I can take an extra ton of weight, so I could probably cut down the amount of trips I'm going to have to make. But that being said, I'm going to have a bit of a problem with hours next week, so if Sunday I use the 10, I'm going to be out of hours before I'm back at the yard, which is not good because I'll have to okay, I might have to rethink plans. because there is currently a very minute chance I may have to be in a different truck. For going out to Poland, because it sounds like I might have to take a fridge trailer, and Gracie isn't the most yes, I know she can take a fridge trailer, but she's not the most ideal unit to take, because the Susie bar on the fridge trailer that we would normally take to Europe from Cardiff is on the opposite side to where the Susies are, and it's not on a pull-out post, so I would have to do a split couple, which is where you connect all the airlines first and then reverse under. Now, I don't particularly like doing that method. I will do it if I have to. I know that there are several companies that don't actually allow a split couple, but I know that some do allow it. But after a split couple, it is a bit of a faff, because I know my Susies are long enough, but I don't particularly like stretching them that far. But I also know that with where we're delivering to specifically, the roads aren't the most ideal. But we'll see what the office tell me once we're back in the UK. So for right now, I could be in Gracie for going out to Poland. I could be in my old truck in the Volvo, or I could be in the Actros. And the problem is with being in the Actros is it's only a 410. The one they want to give me, which is the one we use mainly for the Tesco multi-drop work. Well, that I do with the DAF XD. So it's a little bit of a unknown situation at the moment, but we will figure it out nearer the time, or once my planner, who's trying to sort out the situation, can sort it out. Right, anyway, unfortunately I can't record on this specific quarry, so I'll speak to you guys in a bit.
Dear Rebecca, did you see the sky in all its majesty tonight? The canvas of the summer. And every time the daylight ends, I think of how your cherub eyes ascend and stare in silent wonder. Days drag on, but time it flies. The absence only magnifies the change. It's beautiful and tragic. And every time I see your face, another you has been replaced anew. Unstoppable in magic. Please forgive me and understand it wasn't you who pushed my hand away. I was guilty, I accepted. night beneath the painted sky, I'll think about your cherub eyes in awe, alone but still connected.
Right, just a couple minutes away now from the quarry, just with the roof beacons on this occasion. Right, as you would have just seen off the time lapse, left the farm. We only delivered to the farm, so that's why I'm able to do this last job of the day. I didn't realise it was only to the farm. If I realised it was only to the farm, I would have taken it, but network control then rang me on the radio and said, please don't collect the sound, it will be reflected in your duties for tomorrow. And okay, right. Network controllers give me a shout over the radio, just to imply for any driver that was heading back empty to Bordeaux to pick up the last load of sand because they desperately need it. So I've called back over the radio and said that I'm in the area still. So I've spun round after taking off that load of soil, after almost heading back towards the yard, back towards Hotel Empty. I'm going to pick this load of sand up, we drop it off for them, and then go and park up. Then tomorrow, we've now got 11 loads, 9 loads. I'm still going aim for 11. If I can get 11 loads in, even 12, that'll be good, and then Sunday should be fairly straightforward. So all is good under the hood. However, I may have to end the vlog here, guys, because unfortunately there isn't really a lot more to see today. So thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you've got any comments, queries or concerns, let me know by commenting in the comment section below. And while you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you once again for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.